Cosmic Angels, and the Prayer for World Peace from Jinrui no Mirai, The Future of Humanity, published in August 1974. How can peace be achieved? Now then, I cannot help but keenly reflect on how the people of the earth can bring peace to the world. The power of the world is currently in the hands of the United States and the Soviet Union. Nothing can be done without taking account of the authority of the United States and the Soviet Union. And the US and the USSR are confronting each other while expanding their military power. A slightest accident could result in the dropping of US-Soviet atomic bombs all over the world. In fact, the humanity of the earth is on the verge of extinction. With or without weapons, the fate of humanity on this planet, as it is no better than a dark night. What can be done to turn around the fate of the humankind? What we must consider now is, what is it that has caused the humanity on the earth to be in such a tragic situation today? We should first consider it. If we don't know the cause, we will not be able to figure out how to correct it. When we look back, the history of humanity is like the history of struggles and conflicts. In the development of science, there have been many cases where what was done for military purposes turned out to be beneficial to the destiny of humankind. Peace for humanity will not be possible unless we are able to make these scientific advances entirely independent of war. But this will not be possible unless we first correct the fundamental errors in human thought. This is understandable because even if we told the US that world peace would not be possible unless it laid down its arms before the Soviet Union, it would never lay down its arms in its current circumstances. Where exactly did humanity of the earth fall into error? The first and greatest error is the recognition that human beings exist apart from God. The misery of humanity has begun when we have forgotten the most fundamental fact that we live our lives in the divine will. It has continued up until today, and now we are on the very brink of destruction of the human race. The divine is the be-all and end-all. Without the divinities, humanity does not exist. The people who think that they exist apart from the divine are annihilating their own existence by their thoughts. Therefore, if communism were to conquer the world, the human race of the earth would cease to exist at that moment. This is because any being that has strayed too far from the divine will has no home in this universe. We must not forget that human life comes from the divine. As long as life from the divine exists in a person, that person can exist, but when the divine calls life out of him or her, that person ceases to exist. If so, one might ask, why is there so much atheism in the world? The answer is that of all the people in the world, there is no true atheist. As long as there is life in a person, there is the presence of the divine, and it does not mean just physical life. This is because life is the divine itself. Why do human beings who live by the divine life act selfishly and apart from the divine? It is because they have been influenced by the waves of karma, or the habitual thoughts from long ago.